Hello and welcome to the Constant Systems MC Multicycle or OS one-shot installation procedure. Inside the crate you will find instructions on how to assemble the trolley using a 5mm Allen key and a 17mm spanner. Should you require any further assistance at that point, please email service@constantsystems.com. The MC, an OS, is a two-person lift. Once the trolley is assembled, lift the equipment onto the trolley, ensuring the braked wheels are at the front. Your machine may or may not have been shipped with oil in. Your constant representative will have informed you of this, but if you're unsure, there's a sight glass located behind the front panel. To remove the front panel, use a posi drive screwdriver and undo the 4 retaining screws in each corner. The oil level sight is located at the front of the oil tank. As you can see, this has got oil in. If your machine has oil in, you'll have to remove the filler blank. That's located in the back of the machine. Just like the front panel, we need to remove these posi drive screws, which there are 6 of. The accumulator bracket also needs removing to access the filler blank. This is quite a heavy unit, so you just have to support it as you remove. And it will just drop down like so. The filler blank is located on the oil tank here. To remove the filler blank, use a 27mm spanner. Fit the filler breather found in the toolbox. This just needs to be hand tight. If your machine isn't shipped with oil, this is where you'd fill up with the hydraulic fluid ISO 32. Roughly 10 litres. As you're filling up, keep an eye on the sight gauge at the front. You can now refit the accumulator tray and back panel. Before refitting the front panel, ensure the stop washer is placed onto the spindle shaft and that the oil level is between minimum and maximum. Fit the control knob located in the toolbox. Tighten the grub screw using a 3mm Allen key. Connect the power cable to your power source and plug in the other end to the panel mounted socket. Flick the rocket switch to turn the machine on. Your machine is now ready to use. To load your sample, remove the main lid by rotating and lifting. Remove the outer lid. Load the sample around the side of the inner cup. Replace the outer cup lid. Replace the main lid. Rotate so the probe hole is aligned. Insert the operator probe found in the toolbox. Set the desired pressure up to 40 psi. For demonstration purposes, we're going to set it to 35,000 psi. But you can operate the machine up to 40 psi. Press the green start button. This unit will then cycle for 8 strokes. To retrieve your sample, remove the operator probe, remove the main lid by twisting and pulling up, remove the outer cup lid, at this stage you can remove the inner cup lid using the inner cup lid removal tool. You then have access to your process sample. To remove the sample, pipette out. Alternatively, fit the lid and remove the whole cup assembly as one piece. You're then free to pour. For multiple passes, remove the operator probe, the main lid, the outer cup lid, the inner cup assembly, the anti-foam pin, and load up to 40 mils into the outer cup. Fit the solid outer lid found in the toolbox, the main lid, and the operator probe. Set to the desired pressure and press start. The machine will stop after 8 strokes, and you have the option of running the sample for a further 8 strokes. To retrieve the sample, remove the operator probe, press the up button until it glows blue, remove the main lid, remove the outer lid, and pipette your sample. If you're processing up to 8 mils of liquid, frozen or tissue samples, then the one-shot cup is the best method. To fit the one-shot cup, remove the operator probe, the main lid, the outer cup lid, the inner cup assembly, the anti-foam pin. Now remove the outer cup by pressing up, insert the multi-tool and press down. This has withdrew the outer cup from the cylinder. Lift free. Load the sample directly into the cylinder. Fit the one-shot cup with lid. The one-shot cup reducing block. The main lid. And the operator probe. The machine will still fire for 8 strokes, so we'll have to manually stop it after the first. To manually stop the machine, lift out the operator probe. To retrieve the sample, remove the main lid, the reducing block, press up, remove the cup with the cup lever, and remove the lid with the lid removal tool. Your process sample is inside the cup. The second half of the video is going to show you how to change some consumable items, namely the high pressure seal and the jet. The high pressure seal should be changed every 10,000 strokes. The multi-cycle and one-shot machine does not have a counter fitted, so it's vital that you make use of the logbook provided. If you're noticing a leak of liquid from either of these two ports here at the base, this means that the high pressure seal is leaking and needs to be changed. To change the high pressure seal, remove the operator probe, the main lid, the outer cup lid, the inner cup assembly with anti-foam pin. To remove the outer cup, press up, until the blue illuminates, insert the multi-tool and press down. And lift it away free. Next we need to remove the cylinder, bring it to the top, insert the cylinder removal bolts, locate the bolts in the multi-tool and press down. You can then lift away. Using the Allen key, remove the 8 bolts securing the spacer. Once all 8 bolts are removed, lift the spacer free. Replace the O-ring back into the seal housing. To access the HP seal, bring the piston to the top. Insert the 14mm bent spanner onto the flats on the piston shaft and remove the high pressure seal split caps. Using one of the bolts from the spacer, create a stop for the bent spanner. Using the short 11mm socket and T-bar, undo the high pressure seal. Replace the caps and unscrew by hand. To replace the high pressure seal, using one of the bolts from the spacer as a stop, screw the new high pressure seal into the top of the piston, remove the split key caps and tighten using the short 11mm and T-bar. Replace the split caps, remove the bolt and the spanner. Bring the piston to the bottom. When replacing the high pressure cylinder, ensure that the two threaded holes for the cylinder removal bolts are facing upwards. And push down. Refit the spacer, ensuring the probe hole is to the right. Insert the 8 bolts. When refitting the spacer, ensure the bolts are tightened oppositely. This ensures the spacer remains central. Refit the outer cup. The anti-foam pin, the inner cup assembly, the outer cup lid and the main lid. You may have to change the jet if it becomes blocked. The symptoms of blocked jet is the machine not stroking and your sample not being processed. When the machine is running and neither of these lights are illuminated, that signifies a blocked jet. To change the jet, remove the operator probe, the main lid, the outer cup lid, the inner cup assembly and the anti-foam pin. Locate the square drive T-bar into the outer cup, the long 11mm and T-bar onto the jet retainer and squeeze the two together. Remove the jet retainer and using the pliers, remove the jet. To replace the jet, slide the shaft of the jet into the jet retainer and screw the jet retainer into the outer cup. Tighten using the square drive and the 11mm and T-bar. Refit the anti-foam pin, the inner cup assembly, the outer cup lid and the main lid.